Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, March 24th, our word of the day is euphoria. E-U-P-H-O-R-I-A. Euphoria. Euphoria is an 8-letter word and a noun. Remember, a noun refers to a thing, a person, an animal, a place, a quality, an idea, or an action. Euphoria means extreme happiness, sometimes more than is reasonable in a particular situation. In other words, an excited state of joy, a good feeling, a state of intense happiness. Use euphoria to describe a feeling of great happiness and well-being, but know that euphoria often more than that, it's unusually, crazy happy, over the top. Euphoria can even be classified as a mental illness. The earliest use of euphoria was to describe the relief provided by a medical procedure. The word was borrowed from New Latin, from the Greek word meaning ability to bear easily, fertility, from euphoros healthy, from the prefix eu, good, well plus pharian to bear. Euphoria is a word that is often used to describe a feeling of intense happiness or excitement. It is a state of mind that is characterized by a sense of elation, joy, and pleasure. Euphoria can be experienced in a variety of situations, such as after achieving a goal, receiving good news, or simply being in a state of relaxation. If you are looking to use the word euphoria in a sentence, there are a few tips that can help you to do so effectively. Here are some suggestions. Use euphoria to describe a specific feeling or emotion. For example, you might say, after winning the championship, the team was filled with euphoria. Use euphoria to describe a state of mind or a general feeling. For example, you might say, the party was filled with a sense of euphoria as everyone celebrated together. Use euphoria to describe a physical sensation. For example, you might say, the rush of adrenaline created a feeling of euphoria in my body. Use euphoria in a metaphorical sense. For example, you might say, the success of the project filled me with a sense of euphoria that lasted for days. Use euphoria in a literary context. For example, you might say, the author's use of vivid imagery created a sense of euphoria in the reader. When using the word euphoria in a sentence, it is important to consider the context in which it is being used. This will help you to choose the most appropriate way to use the word and ensure that your sentence is clear and effective. In addition to these tips, it is also important to remember that euphoria is a powerful word that can have a significant impact on the reader or listener. When used effectively, it can create a sense of excitement, joy, and happiness that can be contagious. So, whether you are writing a novel, giving a speech, or simply having a conversation with a friend, consider using the word euphoria to add some extra energy and enthusiasm to your words. Similar words include elation, happiness, joy, joyousness, delight, glee, excitement, exhilaration, animation, jubilation, exultation, ecstasy, bliss, rapture. Examples of sentences using euphoria are: once the euphoria of winning the lottery has worn off, you will be faced with the prospect of taxes and needy relatives. When she received her acceptance letter to Harvard, she was in a state of euphoria for weeks. If a word could be transformed into a picture, euphoria would be a kid's face at Disneyland. After the initial euphoria at getting the contract wore off, we realized how much work we had to do. Euphoria turned to dismay when colleagues began to suspect his experimental results were faked. After the blissful euphoria of the honeymoon, Amanda and Jason were having trouble facing the humdrum routine of the real world. Make sure to save this new word, euphoria, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learnt something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!